What is going on, everybody? Time for TomsGolder.com. Hope you enjoyed that little informational introduction. As you can see here, I've got a bunch of wheat pennies to go through. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break them out. Like I said in my last video, if it's posted, I don't know if it made it up yet, but I sort all the wheat cents. And yes, I search them, but mostly the reason I sort them is so that I can break them up into decades. And in this video, I'm going to give you a representation of what you could expect with about 150 wheat cents here. And it'll give you a tell on the mintages. Obviously, the ones that had the biggest mintages are going to be the most common, and so on and so forth. So let me break this open, divide them out, see what kind of cool coins we can find, and I'll bring you back around and we'll go over what I found. All right, well, I got them all sorted. And because of the camera and everything like that, I'm not going to be able to show you exactly what I found or anything like that, but I'm going to describe it very well, and maybe I'll be able to show you at the end exactly what I found. But going over everything real quick, we found, this bag contained 143 wheat cents, in which I paid $5.72 for. So just wait till the end of this, because I've already done the calculations in the figure in here, just to save you the trouble of waiting and listening to me talk too much. But we found 56 from the 50s, 40 from the 40s we found 53, from the 30s we found 13, from the 20s we found 14, and from the teens we found 7. Now keep in mind, anytime in the first part of this video where I said from 1910 to 1915, really, it's 1916, because I found out in this the 1916 is worth more than $1, and that is literally like my threshold for if it's worth looking for or not. Time is money, and I don't have much time. It's literally like 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the morning every time you see me in front of this camera. Even though you don't see me that time, it's whenever I upload it. It's either lunchtime in a hurry, or like after I get off work at the pizza shop, or in this case, after I worked all day, took the kids out for trick-or-treat, and did other work until like 9:30, then watched football until, I don't know what time it is. Honestly, right now, I have no idea what time it is, but I know that the last time I looked at the clock downstairs, it was like 12:54. So, there's my rambling. I'm going to get into the details. So again, 143 wheat cents, I paid $5.72 for them. Of 143, I set aside realistically 6, okay? The others I determined weren't really as well. I'll explain. So this customer has some indicators here. This says 1953 field D, which is just a die chip, and unless it was a double die or a D over D or D over S or something like that, it's really not a known or categorized or counted. Like, they don't really count those, and I don't know why, but I did find something that is kind of neat, and I'm really not sure what it is, if it's anything at all. It's a 1940s. It's a 1940s coin, and if it focuses, I'll be impressed. But it's a 1940s coin there, and it's never going to focus on it. Maybe I can get it to do it without the magnification or the light lens here. Can I do that? Can you see it? No. I don't know what you can see, because I can't see when I put this thing in front of my face. Maybe if I do it this way. It's just so hard to get it to focus. It's trying to focus on my face instead of the coin. But anyway, there's no digit after the 194. There's a partial digit, but I don't know if this thing's been tooled. Somebody goofed with it or what they might have done. I'm guessing it was a 46 and there's a die chip or something. I'm going to look it up later. Not that important for this video. What is important for this video, these 6 coins I'm about to read off to you, and I'll tell you the value based on the grade, etc., etc. So, of 143 coins, I picked out 6 that I thought I would keep. For the purposes of this video, these might end up back in the coin rolls, except for 1, and you'll get that. All right, so starting with the newest first, that would be this 1928. I believe it was a Denver. Yeah, 1928 Denver. The 1928 is always, for whatever reason, I forget, it's a 31. I always think 28. The 28 Denver is only worth about 75 cents. But 75 cents for a penny, not too bad, especially when I paid 5 cents for it. The next one is going to be the 1927 Denver. Now this one is worth $1.25. So that's a good coin, definitely to be on the lookout for. And then going down from there, we have a 1918S. The 1918S is not very valuable, 50 cents in this condition, which is good for kind of where I grade all my coins. This one doesn't have the L in Liberty. I don't think that's anything. I think it's just gone with time. And then we have a 1917 Denver, which again is worth about $1, I think. 17 Denver, 80 cents. So again, not too bad. And then a 1916S. The 1916S is worth $1.25. So like I said in my explanation of earlier, I stopped at a 1915. And I want to say real quick, I had a 1910S Lincoln Wheat Cent. I sold that sucker for $110. I had it graded, and I thought I would get a 65. Ended up getting a 64 red brown. I can't remember, and I sold it for $110. So that was the best penny sale I ever had in my life, and I haven't collected pennies since then. Like I don't know why. They're super affordable and attainable. And last but not least is the coin I'm really stalling on. And it's not in good shape. It's probably literally good for, if that. It's got some marks on it. I didn't look at the back too much. Maybe it's wiped. Yeah, it's a poor coin. I mean, it's not great. But in this book, it says for condition, good for, date worn, but apparent. Lines and wheat head missing, full rims. So basically, it's got everything there. The rims are not perfect, but it does have, it's there. Everything's there. The date's there. It's apparent. Everything's there. So listen to this. So 1914, I thought it was a Denver. And if I could show it to you, I would, because then you'd see why. Once you put the light on it, it really shows up that it's an S. 1914 S mint mark, $20. So with everything here, we're looking at about 27 and then that's not factoring in all of those. When you factor in all of those, you basically don't lose anything, because most of these are worth probably 5 to 8 cents anyway. Even if we factored those in at face value, we're looking at like $30, $28 to $30. So overall, this one little snippet of that big coin purchase, so we have $40 worth, and we're already sitting at about $27 or $28 return on this. We're just scraping the top layer off of the surface. So again, these were actually at the bottom of the bucket, and he said that they dumped in the coins like days before I got there. So what was in the bottom of the bucket isn't exactly what I want to find, but we definitely found one worth writing home about in this 1914S. If you enjoy these videos, I will keep doing them. If you don't enjoy these videos, for those of you who do enjoy them, I'll keep doing them, because I totally need an excuse to keep buying these pennies. My next 2 videos coming out, I think, well, one I already posted. I think that was when I announced what we're going to do for the Christmas sale. And then I have a couple cool things I want to do for St. Jude's this year. And I want your feedback. I really do want your feedback on this. Some charities, comment on this video, and whichever comment gets the most likes, that's the charity we're going to do this year. For either veteran organization or kids in need, anything you guys want to see us do. I'll put up some cool coins. You guys get the entries, and we'll make something awesome happen, just like we always do. So with that, I am trying to I've got some stuff coming. It ain't got here yet. I'm waiting on it to get here. But I've got some super awesome stuff coming. And when it gets here, I'll be doing some cool videos on it. And yeah, can't wait. And I'm planning on going into the wild. I'm really going to go prospecting 1 more or 2 more times this year. So I can't wait. However, you're going to have to. So with that, gold luck, and God bless, get yourself some wheat cents. Go to Tom's Gold Dirt and get yourself a mystery coin grab bag, because I know for a fact those RPMs, the D over Ds, are in there. Well, I don't know if they're in. Those ones are the ones that everyone out, but you guys know. And if not, get yourself some gold dirt, some silver dirt, whatever kind of dirt you want, and I'll see you on the next one.